If you're like me, you probably have a trailer that has an RV screen door slide, and my previous one got super yellow and cracked on me, so I was looking for a good alternative, and I didn't know what part number that I needed for it, and it was the RV screen door slider 4701-00. And anyways, I'm going to show you what I used for parts and also the tools you need. There's a couple tricky parts, nothing too crazy. I have heard people talk about, having to bend it in, and that's not the proper way to do it, because I did hear that when I was reading some of the reviews that a lot of them broke, and obviously that was user error. You shouldn't try bending it in place. There's these two grooves, one here and one down here, that you don't want to try and slide it in there because it will crack. I mean, it's pretty brittle. So the main thing I started off with, I got a drill with a Phillips head, and then if you have this, it's handy. It is magnet. Reason that is handy is because if you can see right here, basically what you're gonna do, there's these black caps right here and here. Now you only need to do the top one, which I did here. You can see I took those out already. I've got them in my hand. And inside there, I don't know if you can see it very well, there's two longer Phillips screw heads, and you just need to go ahead and put a longer screw bit in there and drill them out. But the problem is, if you're using a screwdriver, it might not go quick enough. And what I mean by that is there's a gap in this hole that the screw barely comes out, so if you don't go quick enough, it could fall down in this little crevice. And so having the screwdriver long enough, and actually I would do a screw gun, that way it moves it quick enough that you don't accidentally drop it in there. And then when you get it to this edge of the hole, that's where having this tool, just a magnet, helps. You don't necessarily need it if you're the head on your screwdriver or your gun works fine too. As long as it's magnetized, it should take care of it as well. So basically all I did is I took out these screws on this side here. There's two here, and then there's two more right here. You pop off these black little caps like I told you, and then you take those screws out. And once you get that off, what you do is you basically just push up on each side slowly, because it doesn't move real fast. It's actually pretty tight in there. So once you do that, you can slide this back inside, and then you can push this back and forth and close it up. Anyways, worked really well. Only took me about 10 minutes total, and so it's not a real time intensive project, and it looks really nice. I'm pretty happy with it. It fits really snug. You can see all the seams are tight, and overall I'm pretty happy with it. We'll see how it holds up.